この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am back for more Mobile Suit Gundam. We're on episode 38 and probably 39, and last time we had an episode that I really liked. We watched episode 37 and we followed Makabe after the Battle of Solomon as he fled into a nearly abandoned side known as Texas, setting multiple traps as he went and leading to some really interesting to me like strategic combat decision making that I thought was super fun and I'd love to see more of in the future. Like, I would watch a whole show that was just Gundam super spies going into different locations and chasing bad guys down, because it was just super fun, and I really liked the atmosphere and the vibe created by some of the visual like language used there. The shadows, long shadows through the opening of the place, carefully checking corners, and it was just cool, and I found it really evocative and really fun and really, really interesting. But Makabe, being the sneaky motherfucker that we know that he is, set multiple layers of different kinds of traps for Amuro, including the asteroid that he was standing on sort of exploding into a bunch of gunfire and then exploding, the wall that, like, the big hangar door hitting a thing and exploding, lots of explosive traps, which was, honestly, it worked great. It was very cool. Meanwhile, as we approach, we continue to get some weird vibes, and we see these occur on both sides, but both Lala and Amuro have weird feelings, strange vibrations in the air as they definitely sense each other. Like, they're getting closer to each other and they definitely sense each other, and there's something weird about them. Char has a new suit. It gets drawn in a really cool style that looks really neat. Lala is around and is apparently like Char's protege to some extent. I don't really know what the deal is there, but she's mysterious and weird, so that's totally fine. And eventually, in the final moments, as Amuro slices through Makave's big ol' Mekave, Lala and he are able to truly commune and communicate, and she tells him to stop. Interesting. On some side notes, we also got the first drop of the word, as far as I'm aware, new type, which I think is the word that refers to the special magic people who can see into each other's brains and know things are going to happen before they happen and are just like better than us, right? Like they're just better than us at this point. But maybe are also a little bit like weird. And we'll see as we develop that idea what it becomes. I'm pretty sure, just from like osmotic osmosis learning about anime, I'm pretty sure that new types are like a thing throughout Gundam, and that probably most of our main characters moving forward in the UC will be new types, because it makes sense. And maybe there will be like seasons that play with that idea where they're not, and they're like having to deal with the fact that they're not. We also had what was apparently a very pivotal and extremely important bath scene with Sayla. Neat. And we ended up talking about both that bath scene and the original Sharma bath sequence for a good while, because of a really cool Twitter thread by Umeda Chanka that went deep into some of the explosive growth of certain communities based around those sequences, which I thought was really interesting, and it was a fun tangent to run down for the anime historian that lives within my brain. Cool. So I think that's where we've left off. We have, as far as I know, we have fully defeated Makabe and ignored Lala's request that we stop and don't end this. Char is still here. I don't know if Char is going to approach and attack us in this situation and try and get some glory for himself, but he probably will, considering that's been his main goal all along, unless we're going to start doing some real twisty shit with Char, which is possible. The episode is titled Char and Sayla, so that's brother and sister, and they haven't seen each other in a little while, but it hasn't been that long. I think it was on the base with the kids that they've last saw each other. Intrigued by that, intrigued by whatever we're going to find out in this episode, and curious as to what Char is going to do next. He does have a shiny new mech, and so throwing his shiny new mech at the Gundam to see how it do seems like the kind of thing that Char might go for at the moment, but I don't really know. But we're just here in Texas. We've defeated Solomon. We've mostly defeated Makave, as far as I know. I think he's dead, but there might be some weirdness there. And Char remains. What happens now? I don't know. Let's watch some episodes, and we will perhaps find out what is next for the story of Mobile Suit Gundam and the poor, poor, downtrodden new type soul of Amuro Depresso Boy Ray. Cool. Let's watch episode 38 of Mobile Suit Gundam DOG. I've got DOG, the OG. I've got it up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions, picture in picture, available in the description. Timer up on YouTube. And if you'd like to do a syncy thing and sync your own copy, that's what the timer's for. Just get it ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Let's go. That audio delay is always weird, but it's fine. It's actually synced up now, but it's just weird when it starts. I should turn this up. Because Gundam's honestly quiet. Sweet. Last time. Yeah, Makave's super dead, right? That explosion doesn't... He doesn't survive that. Is that a pulsar almost? What's up with that sun? That star? Hmm. Hmm. Cool. More hiding and strategic stuff. Maybe. Dibber-dome. Ooh, that's a lot. What was that voice? Who is out there? You matter. You are important. Okay. Can I just drive your little transport vehicle? I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think... If it were any character but Char, I'd be waving a death flag. Just immediately. Is that so? Yes, Mirai. Sally the Witch, Sunny the Witch, what do you think? Very interesting little interaction there. Very interesting interact. Nah, he didn't teach me shit. Ooh. Ah, just wandering the wasteland. He's gonna fucking trap you, dude. Really? You think? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, Lala. I get a vibe. Oh, shit. Wow, voice actor goes hard on that line. Dink! I felt a thing. I felt a disturbance in the weird. He's like low on power, too. He probably doesn't have beam rifle at all. Very interesting. First idea of that. I mean, we know that that's the case, right? Hoya! Very cool little smear. Oh, super sick. Oh, I like the shake. Whoa, I like the multi-frames, or like multi outlines. Got him. How could I miss? Ooh, that got him. I mean, we knew that. Sasuke. Cornered, back to the wall, no weapons. Oh. Your next line will be... Okay, the gun's gone. Oh my god. Amuro. We got mobile suit martial arts. Kick you in the nuts. Hoya! That's just a blade. Oh my god. This is so different. This is so different. I love the sound on the effect on that sound. Oh, I loved that. Oh, I love levers. It's weird to say, but I really do like levers. Character wants to do a thing, they do a thing with a lever, and then the thing happens. Oh, I love it. You can't go after him because of battery power, huh? Oh, shit. What is that? No. No, that didn't get him. That would be hyper anticlimactic. Read the narrative flow, Amuro. Oh. Later. Honestly, you could gif that. Just Char piecing out. Wow. All right, that was a weird battle. It felt super different. I wonder if that's because of like any intent, or it's just a different storyboarder or director or something. I don't know. Hmm. Huh. High-speed heavy cruiser. Yoy! Who is this? Hello. Okay, he's nobody. Zap. Oh, he was super nobody. Get zapped. Cool. Okay, Sayla's out there. Job John in the gun cannon? Is Hayato still injured? Or, wait, gun cannon is Kai. Weird. Why Kai no fly? Jeez. Yeah, but it's the G fighter. Oh, it's a barrage of shit. This is fun to me. I've been playing Stellaris again recently, and so the like whole thing of space battle is like, yes, space battle, a battle in space. Was it a trap? Yeah, we could be on the other side of that, right? We could instantly lose. Nani? No, nameless mustachioed boy. He's gone. A homie. Hmm. Who do I know this guy? Am I supposed to know this guy? Because I currently don't know this guy, and I feel like I'm missing something. Did I fuck something up? Did I forget a dude? Shit. Boggy. I love the buggy. Boggy. I feel like I have to say it that way. Can't just say buggy. It's boggy. Oh, weird place for that to happen. Okay. Neat. Buggies? Really shouldn't have named a character Omur. It's too close. Too close to Amaro. Oh, okay, so now Kai's standing by in the gun cannon, which I think is what should be happening. Weird. Is Frau okay? She seems not okay. She seemed unokay earlier, too. That's like two not okays. Those people? Oh, they're more bison. Frau, what's up? Recognized. Reassigned. Oh, so very calm in the voice. What's going on with it? Okay, just everybody's tired. Cool. Yeehaw! Who dat? Oh. Oh! Turn off the fucking transmitter, you dingus! Is it still on? Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. Jimbaral? Who was that? Oh wait, I know who that was. He was the right. Her new type. Oh, everyone to be destined to be reborn as new types. No. And told him. Was it a lie? Fuck. He did a sneaky twisty. That's so sick. Espionage. Sabotage. Beastie Boys style. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, Bright just gets to hear all of it! Oh! Are they now? But what if they work for the enemy? No. Gold. Earth sucks. Because you're too pretty. Because you're too pretty, and everybody gets jealous of your good looks. Is he gonna... But it's fucking windy out here, bro. Thanks, bro. She seems pretty good at war, my guy. Yo, Bright heard later. Bright heard all of that. What a face. Nutty. So many layers of confuse. Oh my god. That's so fun. That's so fun. That's my favorite thing. Now I understand why Frau had to get tired. It's so fucking rad. Alright. There's a machine out there? Ah! Sweet. Oh, was the blonde guy Joaquin? That would make sense. Is that Char piecing out? Oh, wow. We'll just go ourselves. Go straight through. Sweet. I sense something different about you. Oh, wow. Upfront about not wanting to explain. Oh, that's so sick. Those are new noises. We've never had that noise before. Meow. Crazy battle. We're gonna be too late, aren't we? It's probably a bomb. Great bright face. What is it? I wonder what it is. Lutherum? Yeah, we were too late. Ah, shit. Just a scattering of debris, huh? There might be survivors. It hasn't fully exploded. We should go search for survivors. Remember, you get any survivor vibes? He might be alive. Okay, I guess we're gonna be claiming that he's just fully not. Shit. Off into space we continue. Is that the end? No, we've still got some time. Is it now? Ah, why don't you just come clean? Yep. Sure. Dude, all the bright faces have been amazing. This is the most intriguing interpersonal thing that we've had since, like, locking Amuro up. I love it. Oh, that's a great moment. Hmm. Hmm. Banger of an episode. Oh, shit. Lala in a suit. Very intriguing. Banger of an episode. Absolutely slaps. This episode fucking slaps. Holy macaroni. I like this one a lot. This one's really fun. As a follow-up to what happened last time, I think it's really fun. Super different. Again, there's some cool strategic stuff going on that I quite enjoy. But it's the interpersonal stuff and the sneaky stuff that really, really gets me and that I like a lot. Now, it's a little bit contrived to have, okay, Frau just happens to get really, like, tired and is not doing well in her comms officer position, so Bright puts on the headset himself and listens in. But I don't give a shit. It's so much fun to hear it, like, to have Bright hear this whole exchange. And the number of really fun Bright faces that we get where he's just confused and shocked about stuff is amazing. It's amazing. This is a very cool episode. This is not what I expected when we said, you know, the episode is titled Char and Sayla. But it's perfect and the title works great. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's go ahead and go on through it. We'll see how long this takes to talk about. I really don't know. The whole vibe in the first half is so different. All of the battling vibe is really different. part of it is the insane dust and debris that's blowing everywhere as this station is being spaced, right? Like there's a hole in the space in the station now, and it's getting that treatment to some extent. Oh man, okay. But we let Lala go, and away we go. This stuff is happening. Frau is looking really sad. Like, God, they nail that. I'm intrigued by this. I'm rather intrigued by this. I just know somehow is kind of a weird thing. What's the context of that? Give me a sec. Amuro will be fine. He's still alive. How can you say that? Frau is like scared in the moment. And Mirai goes, well, I just know somehow. That feels like it's more than nothing. Is Mirai a new type? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, and we swap over to the bad guys planning. I love that there's this filter over everything, that they're all in green. I wonder if it's like meant to be emergency lighting or like they're in low power mode or something. I don't really know what it indicates, but I like it. I quite like it as a full color shift when we move over to another vessel. I like that a lot. And then we get this vibe of wandering the desert looking for stuff, and then seeing a vehicle and knowing that it's Lala in there. But there is a question here, which is that was Char just sending Lala back, or was he using her as bait? Did he do this knowing that it would bring Amuro out? I don't know. The show doesn't really indicate one way or the other to me, but it's unclear because it would be like, to some extent, it would determine how much Char cares about protecting Lala. He's demonstrated that he really cares about protecting Lala, which makes me think that he wouldn't use her as bait, but he also seems to like he might do this anyway. It doesn't matter. It ends up working out strategically for Char, and he gets some shots off, but they get dodged by Amuro because, god damn it, he's a fucking new type. Why is he so good at this? And the battle goes on, and there are some really cool little moments in this battle that really stand out to me. That first swing of the blade is one of them. And the sort of franticness that we get from Amuro as he's going in on Char is really cool. It's got a different vibe to it. This stands out to me as well. This is when Char is firing off these pistol shots. I think it's before. I skipped ahead of it. This, yeah. How's that done? How many frames is that? So pistols down, fire, boom, and then it's like all of these tracers or after images. Pew, and it happens again. Pew. I like that a lot. It burns into my iris a little bit in a way that makes me in motion. I think it looks better than when we frame by frame it. It's quite good. I like it a lot. Okay. Into, gosh damn it, he's a fucking new type. I was accurate. And Char has confirmed for himself that he probably is a new type. But we get bursted down, and Char is really good at his job. He is a formidable opponent at all times, even with new type powers. Amuro overextends, goes in for it. We get this scary moment as he knocks away the blade. But then, of course, Char takes the upper hand by kicking him in the robot nuts. This is the true level of mobile suit martial arts that we all should aspire to. Kick you in the robot nuts and then stab you a bunch with a sword. That is just a sword. I think this is like the first time in a while we've seen like just a sword. It's not a glowing laser sword. I think it's double bladed, which is insane, and sort of Naginata shaped in terms of the blade shape. That's fucking weird. I like this moment a lot. Come on, you've got to respond a little faster. For so long, Amuro, everybody has seen it this way at least, but Amuro has been propped up by the power of the Gundam itself. You know what I mean? Like we've had people express before, at least in the early portion, like with Rambaral and other things, that Amuro is not that good of a pilot. The Gundam is just so powerful as a mecha that he's able to defeat all these other mechas, right? He's just propped up by the technology that he's using. And now we get a moment where Amuro is frustrated with the technological competence of his mech. He is responding faster than his body effectively can respond, and it frustrates him. I like this moment a lot because it gives us a really clear transition for Amuro from being the guy who does the Gundam to being the guy who is the best pilot we've ever seen, and the Gundam is just the closest to being able to keep up with him. That's really cool. That's a cool transition for me, and I like the moment a lot. Okay, also some great faces, as we might expect. Zap, zap, chop, chop, zap, zap, boom, bang. And away he runs. I almost had him too. And he runs away and sets off a fake explosion in order to fake it and hide and jump up here and hop down and run away. Bye. Whoop. Kind of, I do want that gift. It kind of reminds me of like the "my work is done here" sort of gif. It's good. Okay, so this guy is Joaquin, and I had forgotten that because, sorry, there are a lot of episodes and a lot of side characters. He do die by the end of this. Also, this guy dies, but he's never named, so it doesn't matter. Cool. What do we get here? They got impatient. They're starting to do other stuff. Sailor launches in the G-Fighter, goes out, does some things. Is a beast, is a badass. Blows some stuff up. Actually, going back a second, I liked this shot because as soon as the beams land, here, the turrets are like this. As soon as the beams land, the turrets are fully, like, destroyed and bent out of shape, and then it holds for a second as the beam clarifies, and then it explodes. That's kind of neat to me. I think that's cool. And then we get space battles. Bright says, launch everything. And we get missiles and lasers and plasma beams and launchers and all sorts of things. And it's just explosions of goodness. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Good job, guys. Okay, so we approach another location. I think this is the side, right? That's Texas? I assume so. I'm not 100% certain. No, it has to be. It has to be because Amara is still in there. A second time, Frau is like, and honestly, girl, I fucking feel you. I feel you. That's relatable, but not something that we want on the command deck of a ship. So get exchanged out, and also for narrative purposes to do that. Wonderful. And Bright tells her to get gone and send somebody else up, and he takes over comms for the time being. How lovely. What a wonderful setup. Also, Char got some fucking whack moves. Look at this shit. Zoop. Running. Also has great endurance and cardio health to be able to run for so long in a dusty, like, shitty, low atmosphere location. Good job. Hello, Sayla. Talking, chatting. Hi. Nissan? Not the car manufacturer. The brother. And I think the whole rest of our episode can just be Bright hears things and makes faces, right? What am I hearing? How very interesting. Oh my god. Now you've become a petty officer. And she says all of this, and so Bright hears all of this, joining the Zeon military to take revenge on the Zabi family? Your actions don't make any sense, brother. Do you believe me to be such a petty man, huh? Hey? Who is she talking to? Can it be? Impossible. Something Jimbaral. The deathbed sequence. The truth. And I like this twist back here. That he would single out Dagon Zabi. He would lean in, and the Emperor might be saying, "You fucker, I know you killed me." But he stands up and goes, "Oh, you'd like me to rule in your stead? Oh, how generous of you, my liege. I will humbly accept." Ooh, what a conniving, scheming-y twist. I want it. And by I want it, I mean I'm going to steal that and put it in my Dungeons and Dragons games. It's so good. Scheming, conniving motherfucker causes the assassination, puts himself in a position to be called out at the deathbed with witnesses who cannot overhear their liege lord's last words, and claims that the last words were, in fact, handing down the entire nation to him. Oh, it's so evil. It's so cleverly evil. I want it. It's also precisely the thing that a pirate might do to his pirate lord. And I am running a game now that centers around pirates and pirate lords. That's why there's a large boat sitting on my side table here. This is, I mean, they haven't decided what to do with it yet, but probably they will choose to take over this boat, and my party will have a boat, and that will be fun. Anyway, side things. That's also why there's I don't know what this thing is. It's like a frosty beefcake orc thing monster. I don't know what it is. I didn't intentionally buy this. I bought this as a mystery box because I got some other little minis. Like this is it, they gave me two for no reason, but it's a brawler. It's like a dude getting ready to do fisticuffs, which fits for one of my characters. There's this dashing pirate lad. It's fucking hard to see, but he's neat, and maybe one of my characters will use him, but also maybe I'll use him for like the captain or the quartermaster of their current ship. And then there's this just old fucker. He's hard to see, but he's just got the crazy expression, a full peg leg, a walking crutch. And he's got so many weapons on him. He's got like at least two pistols and a couple of sabers and scimitars and shit. He's all decked out because I'm a pirate. Anyway, I'm sorry for the digression, but I love this twist. I love the idea that Degen Zabi is doing this shit, and I love the writing and nature of it, and I want to steal it super bad, so I'm going to steal it because I can. Oh, you want me to rule? Oh, how interesting. And Jimbaral, father of Rambaral, I think so, is suspicious of all of this and is the one who takes them away and gives them a happy, lovely little childhood on Earth. And now Shar says, that's the reason why I want to do all of this stuff. It's to not only get revenge, but also blah, blah, blah. But I want to protect you. Get the fuck out of here. Also, that won't bring us peace. So, right. I realize that if the Federation defeats the Zabi family, that won't bring us peace. New types have appeared, and he seems to equate that with causing war. Unclear why, but okay. I mean, the idea that a newly evolved form of humanity that's genuinely better than normal humans would emerge and cause conflict, that makes sense. And that as a central tension of a universe can be really interesting, to borrow a term from Matthew Colville. The idea that there are people who are evolving spontaneously. It's like the X-Men central tension, right? Mutants are evolving spontaneously, and they're genuinely better and or different and scarier than normal humans. And that scares normal humans because they don't want to give up their shit. Interesting. I'm not pleased that a new type has become my enemy. From now on, I'll have to fight however I can. Jim Burrell taught us that new types are the ideal towards which the entire human race should strive. So there's this immediate separation of beliefs here between what Shar believes, seemingly, and what Sayla still believes from Jim Burrell. Because Shar seems to see them more as a tool or an obstacle at the moment, whereas Sayla sees them as something transcendent, to some extent. At least that seems to be what she was taught by Jimba. Interesting. Brother, what are you thinking? What will you do? We have a touching little moment, and then he tells her that she should get out of the military and leave the Trojan horse as soon as possible. And he will leave her a bunch of gold, get the fuck out of here, go to Earth and live your life. Of course, all of this is being overheard at the moment by Bright. And so Shar pieces off into the wild blue yonder after seeing Sayla's face. You're beautiful. War doesn't suit you, leave the Trojan horse. And again, I think war suits her just fine. I think she's quite good at it. I think you're fucking wrong, Casval. I think you got some old school ideologies built in there. This is my favorite here. This is by far my favorite. To the point where I gotta take a screenshot of this. I guess I need to do it without the subtitle present, just in case I want to use more of the face. There we go. There we go. Put the subs back on, and we're good to go. He just looks so puzzled by the huh. I can't even make my. He's got so many things going on in his eye. Huh? Huh? So many things going on. And then he lies about it. No, I haven't heard anything. And Mirai gives him this look that's like, my new type senses tell me you're lying. But we don't know. Oh, man. Sayla gets hurt by this. Amuro is there. We go and pick him up eventually. Right, we start seeing the other ship taking off and realize that we might be too late for this. I love this little moment. This is cool to me. The specific moment where we're like, they're behind the thing, and then it rotates out of space and just readied to fire. It's super great. Poor Joaquin. No, we're too late. Lost, tragedy, sad, 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 sad. And what's that? It's weird. It's a weird suitcase thing. How odd. And we see all this tragedy. We were too late. What have they done? How dare they? I love Bright's this is like oh man. It's like you come home from school and your parent is sitting there at the table like waiting for you and they're like, "So, you want to tell me what's up?" And it's like, "Oh shit, I've been caught at something." Yeah. I, I I have the right to inspect this, but I'd rather you tell me what you think is in here. Oh, it's probably gold. It's probably gold, and it's probably a letter from my bro. I really like this moment of Sayla crying, specifically once she arches back. That's brutal. The chin line and the tears coming down. All of Sayla's demeanor falls apart here, and she is just weeping. And it's powerful. I like it a lot. I mean, I hate it, but I like it. I think it's really good. Would she never again be able to call him her brother Cosval? Are they forced to be on opposite sides of this conflict? Who knows? We'll have to find out in the future. But given the magic of time, the future is now, and we're going to take a break and move on to episode 39 of Mobile Suit Gundam to watch one more episode and see what the fuck is up. Cool. I think that's it for this episode. There are a bunch of things in this one that I really do like. The interpersonal stuff is very fun. The white base familial shenanigans are cool and intriguing, and I like them. Shara and Sayla talking is great. Bright overhearing it is better. Yeah, I liked the episode quite a bit. And we kept some of the, like, weird strategic battle stuff that we've been watching. Also, the fight with Char was weird and felt really interestingly paced, but in a way that I found good. I found cool and intriguing and almost captivating in a way. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to move on. We're going to watch episode 39 today as well. So give me a moment to take a little break and come back and begin recording that. See you in a second. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go for episode 39 of Mobile Suit Gundam, and often the Mobile Suit Gundam episode titles are a little bit spoilery. They at least give us an indication of what will be coming up next. This time, I have no idea. This episode is titled The New Type Chalia Bull, I'm not sure. I have literally no idea what that refers to. Is that a person? Is that a thing that new types use? What is that? I don't know. So let's watch the episode, and I guess we'll just have to watch and find out. Let me just make sure that I'm on the right audio and subtitle tracks. I am, and I am. We're good to go. Beep beep timer. Get back in there. Ooh. Suspicious, suspicious. Sad. Okay. Oh, there's a colon in there. There's no colon in my title. So the new type, Shalia Bull. So I think we're gonna introduce a new type. Of course. Yeah, you take over your enemy spaces. Sweet. Good job. That one guy with the Nani? Oi! 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 Says Lala. Wah! This music is cool. It's fucking creepy. Spooky. Space. Oh. Oh. Hello, Shar. From a distance? What does it do? Boost her psychic powers? Let her explode things with her mind? That's my guess. Spork. Zap. What? There isn't an enemy. Not directly. Ooh, Mirai's for sure a new type, isn't she? I don't know, I just get weird vibes. Mm-hmm. Oh. Hi. Sure you are. That was cute. Wow, still letting her go. I believe it. Thank you, sir. Fuck yeah. We didn't have to turn it into a big bullshit. Good. I mean, yeah. Well, someone else is trying to shoulder all their troubles alone. Kai doesn't have troubles anymore. He's doing great. Ba-ba-boom. It's a groovy bass. Getting groovy vibes? Yeah. Ding. Ding. weird resonant stuff. I don't know. Wow. I feel it over there. It's a lot. Whoa, we tripping now. Oh, dude, you thought you were tripping before. Oh, hi. Ah, that's super rad. Yeah, hell yeah, use it again. It's super rad. Oh, I send something back. I don't think you can just shake that off. What is she even doing? Bye. What does the Elmeth do? Oh, I don't feel it anymore. How odd. They've disappeared. Hearing? What about seeing, my dude? You saw some shit. Oh, there's that name. Ooh. Tell me Shalia Bull's hot as hell. Wait, Shalia is a man person? I thought it was a... I thought that was a woman's name. Nope. So, this guy is a new type? Doubt it. Oh ho. Flanagan Institute again. Interesting. Of course. Yeah, they're new types. Girin is against people dying in this war? Oh. But are you to serve or are you to serve? Oh. Similar to what Lala's in? Spy. Lay it out for us. Okay. I feel like it's not entirely to give Caecilia a gift of service. It seems to be a little bit more sinister than that, Girin, but I'm curious. How very interesting. How very, very interesting. Gives me Millennium Falcon vibes. I guess because of the roundedness, but I guess not in the front. Icky. Weird ship. Weird boat. Oh, hi! The Brow Bro. They're not. They're not. You shouldn't do that. Sure, whatever. At least more close to you and more manipulable, you would think. But who knows? What will you do in the Brow Bro? And will it help us understand what the Elmeth is capable of? I don't think so. That's what I'm curious about, because it seemed like she was causing explosions from a distance with no, like, traceability, which is terrifying. Cha! Love his stash. Psycho Mew. Oh, I'm doing great. Psycho Mew? Ooh. Another new type for you to meet. How will you feel about that? Ah, a bit concerned. Okay. I'll handle that. But... Hello! Oh, what a dork. Why? He's a full lieutenant. Do you get vibes from me? Suspicious intent. What? More broad-minded. Okay. Aha. Nah. Hi. Yes. Yes, but they don't fully know about it. Hmm. Oh, incoming. Test. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Sure. What do you want to say? Nah, just maybe. Clearly. I'm invested. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Thanks. Well, we can't eat them and we can't shoot them, so. But it's appreciated. Ooh. Ow, ow! I'm up for a bright harem. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So much tension. Ugh. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry. I'm having fun, but mm, that scares me. That scares me, man. We gonna blow Hayato up? Okay, we got weird sparkles. But this should be the Brabro, right? Right. Right. So this is Chalia. We should be okay here, I think. I feel like we might just end you in one episode immediately. Ding! What? Sparkles. New, 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 new. Hi, I am the Murder Gundam. I'm here to murder you. How did he dodge me? What? 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 That's cool as fuck. That's not good. Ooh, levers. Sure is. All range. He's got homies too. Let's go. No. It's just one, it does splitty things. Kai! It's got an all range attack. Again. This is good. This tension building is great. Impossible. Ooh, that was cool. Oh, that's very cool looking. What time are we at? 20 flat. The way the Gundam is moving through space is great looking. No! Feel the vibe, Amuro. Feel the vibe. Oh, that's super cool looking. Wow. Wow. Straight through, one dink, gets exploded. Holy shit, goodbye Shalia Bull. Oh my god, that was close though. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that up. Like Lala. Like Lala. Should we really have let him go out there alone? Feels like that's kind of our fault. It really feels like it's partly our fault, my guy. That was like the most valuable resource in a new type pilot, full lieutenant. You just killed him. Oops. Oops. You what? Yeah, you should have thought of him. Oh. He did plan for this. That's crazy, Char. You are brutal. My guy. That's shitty. Oh? What do we do about that? We don't have anybody who can really build it. We're gonna have to find somebody. Well, that looks like a nerd. Yeah, that'll probably work. Okay. There's the new type colon Shalia Bull. This is interesting. I like the suspense around what the Elmeth can do. It's very curious and very freaky. Mirai, we're zooming in on her and showing stuff that makes me think that she is absolutely a new type. Hayato's getting back in the cockpit. This is gonna be a quick discussion, I think, because we can just rock through most of it. This shit is nuts. This is the first time we've gotten really psychedelically artistic with all this stuff to this extent. I mean, we've had weird interactions between Lala and Amuro before, but this is next level freak out psychedelia, and I love it. I think it's super fun. Look, don't ask why. I don't know. The like blue and red, the high contrast, the weird sparkly vibes, shit shifting around and going blah 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 blah. Amuro getting all tripped out. This is super sick. I really like it. And then he finally latches on to recognizing Lala, and her dress blooms into like a sea of yellow, starry liquid that she's floating in. And then we do it again because it's rad, and we got to use that cut again because it's fucking rad. This is wacky. This is some wacky shit. And then he gets determined and sends back a pulse of energy himself that becomes the thrusters of the Gundam, right? That's fucking sick. I think that whole sequence is really cool. I like it a lot. I think it's very fun. And of course, in that moment, Char, with his also impeccable, what would I say, intuition, decides to bounce before the Gundam can get there. How very, very sad for us that we don't get to find him. Okay, so we meet Shalia Bull. Honestly, the name Shalia Bull Shalia as a name makes me think it's a woman. And he is instead a silver fox, who Gihren brings in and plans to use partly as an interesting thing to test as a new type, but also partly for some particular power games with Cassilia that we're never going to be clear on exactly what he's trying to do because we lose him by the end of the episode. Rip. I still think that the way that we express all of this and the way that we shoot between him and Gihren like tests him, and asks him these questions makes him an interesting character, and it makes Gihren a more interesting character, which is a win as far as I'm concerned. I like this scene. I think it looks good. Okay, that's it. Moving along, Cassilia's fucking weird. Her whole outfit is still so strange. It's fine. And away we go. We set him up in the Brow Bro, which we've seen before. I don't remember who was piloting it before. Talk to Flanagan about some stuff for Lala that's important, but she feels fine. Meet up between the two of them. Actually, this character, this dork, this librarian lady, kind of like her design. It kind of works as this like science officer sort of character. It works. Sad she's dead. Now she is. And we get some weird interactions between all the three of them and talking about the nature of new types in the future and all this stuff, attaining peace for all of humanity. Indeed, of course, yes, great. And Char tests him over the course of these discussions and decides that he is not the kind of person that he wants to stick around, which is very interesting. And comes up with justifications for sending him out solo to fight. We iron out some of the confusion here with Sayla restating her dedication to the cause and her sadness at the relationship that she's going to have with Char, but takes the quality move of giving the gold to the whole crew, which is kind of nice. Also, some like lewd. Again, I would be down for a bright harem. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That would work for me. I liked these scenes of, like, Sailor running out the door. I think that's really good looking. And then the one down the hallway is also really good looking with Hayato. Some cool looking moments. And Amuro catches a vibe and feels this, and we get one of our first real new type on new type battles, which it becomes very interesting. The flow of this battle is super different from before because it's both these characters trying to predict what the other will do. And it's got almost a Death Note-y, not really, but like almost that kind of a vibe where two characters are trying to predict each other's moves, and that becomes very fun and very intriguing and very different, and I like it a lot. Tells all our homies to stand back because this is way too dangerous. And I really, really like, yeah, it's just a few seconds ago, I really like the way the Gundam moves during these scenes. So let me find a shot that's what I'm talking about. There's like a trail or an after image behind the Gundam in most of these that I think is really cool. This sequence in particular, yeah. This sequence in particular, this looks really good to me. That moment where it jumps out of frame, let's watch it at speed. There's like a momentum to it, but it's like reacting faster than the limbs of the Gundam are keeping up. It's zooming around, creating space by its movements. I think it looks great. I think it looks really, really, really good. It's some of the best, like, stuff moving through space sequences. And then this here, there's more of a trail behind it of like the thruster dust and a couple of like little blurs. You see that blur across every element of the Gundam as it's like shifted? Those are new. We have never seen these quite like this before. Looks really good. Okay, sparkle, sparkle, and he decides to go in for the kill, and he zooms in. It's a really rad sequence. I think it's really good looking. Zooms in, fires the one shot that seals their fate, ends them, and leaves. And now we are just left with the problem that the Gundam is reacting too slowly to keep up with Amuro. That's fucking concise. We've been very concise about this run through of the episode. I understand that, but I think the reason for that is that it's a simpler one. It introduces a new type as an enemy, shows us what that can be with Lala, and then shows us what it is currently with Shalia. Reveals a little bit more of the internal politics of the Zeons, and then continues on this path of Amuro's power growing and outgrowing the Gundam itself. Cool. Yeah, cool. Fucking cool pair of episodes. I like them. I like them a lot. This has been good Gundam. I feel like the writing has changed a bit, and I assume that's because of the compression of this ending sequence and ending portion of the series. But honestly, I expected to hate it because, producers getting involved too heavily usually leads to like weird decisions that aren't likable. But honestly, it feels like the pace has ramped up in a way that's really pleasant and enjoyable to me. And some of these episodes in the back section of Gundam have been my favorite episodes. It's been really good recently, and I'm really enjoying where it's going and at least how it's getting there. Yeah, it feels like the character stuff has locked into place a little bit better. It feels like the fights are more consistently interesting. feels like the general direction and flow and pace and style and everything has kind of gotten a little bit more interesting too. Yeah, I would just love to see this whole portion of the show like with Yas's contributions in terms of the animation and the characterization and stuff. But still, I think that a lot of these recent episodes have been really knocking it out of the park, and that's really exciting to see. We'll see how that continues on as we approach the end of the first series. But for now, I'm very pleased with where Gundam has been going. There are only 4 episodes remaining. We'll see how we play out for those in the future, and how dense they get and how interesting the twists and turns become as we move into ending this series early. But for now, this has been a good pair of episodes, some cool battles, some cool interpersonal relationship stuff, and I like it a lot. That's going to be a wrap for me. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Gundam. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you next week for more. Peace.